So, welcome SpiderMan to this week's episode of Chaps Cast. Myself, Greg Cheddarchuck, and I'm hosting today. And this is the wonderful, beautiful as always, Josh Dunkley.
Hi.
And for those of you who don't know it there, this is SpiderMan.
SpiderMan.
SpiderMan. And so, what we have for you today is a special treat. We always do a shot of the show.
Shot of the show?
Shot of the show?
Yeah.
Tell me about the shot of the show.
So today's is very special because it is a red spice rum, or it's a red rum.
I get it.
You get it?
I get it.
It's murder, Steve.
Yep.
It actually is it's a pretty nice color.
Oh shit, yeah, where's Steve?
Well, that's what we're here to talk about. We're actually might replace him.
Oh shit.
So we've got SpiderMan here to maybe replace Steve.
You'd be a good replacement for Steve.
Don't you think?
Steve can't shot web.
Anyways.
I don't know anything
this
about
is
the Steve
actually
guy, but I can totally replace him.
Bacardi rum. So we're going to try that and see how it goes. If you want to try it with us, SpiderMan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So while you're getting ready here, maybe we can describe a little bit about it.
Alright, this is how we're going to do a team. If only I could see it.
It seems almost like it is from Cuba.
I think you need a mouthful.
I feel like I need a mouthful. Alright, ready?
Cheers.
Oh, hang on. I can't see where we're choosing.
Well, cheers to you, SpiderMan.
Right. I only heard one or 12. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay.
Oh. You know what? You breathing fire, Josh?
Yeah.
He's breathing fire.
Yeah.
Well, see, I'm not a fan.
Fire?
Not a fan of rums by any means.
No, that's not bad.
But that one's pretty okay. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Oh man.
we get to do the interview for the position of Steve live on the podcast.
So, question. I don't know the Steve guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But can I ask why you're replacing him so I avoid the mistakes he made?
Well, one thing, he won the hot sauce challenge and isn't even using the skull for anything.
Okay.
Bit of a dick move. Right? What else can you think of, Josh?
I don't know. Just feel like we need to switch it up.
Yeah, switch it up a little bit.
All right. Does he know? Have you told him?
No.
It'll be a surprise.
Oh, okay.
He can find out on the episode.
Doesn't he live here?
Yes.
Just checking.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I think you'd understand.
Okay.
He's a big fan of Spider-Man.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure if you just sign a couple papers for him, or like photographs, it'll be fine.
All right.
Maybe you could write a news story about him and Spider-Man doing something.
So what are the qualifications I need to fill this position?
Well, we're just about to ask you, what do you bring to the table for being a person on the podcast as Spider-Man?
So I'm a busy person,
Yes.
as you guys probably imagine. Very busy. You know, I do have a day job as well. This is kind of just a night gig. So I don't know if I'll be able to attend every podcast. I'm going to say that now so I get that out of the way. Is that going to be a problem?
Attendance issues.
Yeah, that's
Attendance issues.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep going.
Super strength. I am really good at moving stuff.
You are super strength, not you have super strength?
I have super strength.
I thought you said he was.
I'm Spider-Man. Reflexes. Above average.
Okay.
Pretty decent.
What do you use reflexes for on the podcast?
Good jokes.
Ooh, fast quips.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I have I did have kind of a, I've got some trauma, I've got some things in the past, that kind of...
Topics?
Pardon?
Topics?
Topics.
Yeah?
Well, I've got did have a complicated love life. That's a whole sad, depressing story. I don't want to talk about my family. I feel like anything I bring to the table, because I can't talk about me as a person, I feel like it's going to be hard. I'm totally down for replacing the Steve guy, because fuck that guy. But...
Okay. Well, do you have a question to get him started there, Josh?
So, Spider-Man. You go around fighting these hooligans, these young kids stealing from their grandmas.
I'm not above punching a child.
Who is your most memorable villain that you fought?
Ooh, most memorable. So, that's a tough one.
Okay.
Simply because, like everyone loved Venom. But my personal favorite one that I appreciate, despite being a villain, is the Lizard. And that's because you really have to respect the fact that, he's this genetic biologist guy doing research simply because he wants to regrow his own arm.
Yeah.
And then he succeeds, however, becomes this lizard guy who looks really cool. I'm just saying, there's something about having the intellect, having the abilities, and he has style.
Now, talking about style, how did you design this suit? Like, where did you come up with this idea?
A lot of trial and error.
A lot of trial and error.
Why'd you pick blue and red?
American.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, patriotic.
You're an all-American hero.
Well, I'm not, but, Cap is. So, I look up to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're also explaining about the patterns, the style, the trial and error.
Well, I feel like it's pretty straightforward. I got my webs.
Yep.
I feel like the fact that I have these abilities as a spider made it a pretty easy choice to, make it designed not scary because I want to be the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, but
you're a little bit scary though.
Why am I scary?
Because we can't see your face. How do we trust you?
You can still trust me just because you don't see my face.
Do you trust the Spider-Man?
Not right now, dude.
Okay.
Do you trust Batman?
No.
Oh. You've got issues. Everyone trusts the Batman.
It's dark. He's broody. Plus he gets up to shenanigans. Who knows? He's got a mask on.
I'm just saying, there's no reason to not trust him.
Good thing about Batman is he can drink while his mask is on.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh man, we should interview Batman. Have him on the show. He could have a shot of the show, no problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, how would you feel if we replaced you for Batman after we replaced Steve for you?
Maybe I don't even want to be on this show. Ever consider that? I got a lot of things to do.
Okay.
A lot of people to save, a lot of enemies to fight.
Now, when you're saving people, how do you find out who to save? Like, how do you know someone's getting mugged? Like, how do you go about this?
The spider senses, right? I feel them tingling.
You feel them tingling?
Feel them tingling.
So it's proximity based to you?
Yes. Yes.
But so what if there's something big happening across town, but your spy senses aren't going off around you? Do you just watch the news a lot? Is that how you do it?
Watch the news.
Yeah.
I have a friend who happens to be a journalist. Mm-hmm. He kind of keeps me in touch with some of the things going on at the time. Sometimes, Tony Stark will send me a text. Be like, yo, Spidey, need a hand.
Ah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well then, how about a regular person topic here? Well, we gotta know what Spider... Because he's a superhero, right? But he's also a regular person inside.
I hope so.
Well, pretty much. Well, regular person with superpowers, but he's got to pretend to be a regular person.
Okay.
So, Spidey, what do you say? If you're saving up for a house, do you but wait for your dream house so you can, make spider babies in it with your spider wife? Or do you get something you can afford and then save up and then maybe sell that and get your dream house later?
The thing is that you have to do everything in moderation. Right? These are just some It's just a bit of advice. You don't need that dream house. Sure, it's cool, but I'm out all the time. Like I said, I've got a day job. I do this for the evenings and nights. Yeah, sure. My girlfriend or wife can hang out at the house. She can do her work. She can come home. She can, whatever she has to do. But I don't need a dream house. I'm pretty content with not.
What do you think, Josh?
I think SpiderMan hit it on the head.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, I don't need a big, like, my big dream house, like...
No, not like super dream house, like big, like $1 million house. But I mean, like, there's one, it's kind of shitty, but hey, it's a place you can afford. It's a fixer-upper.
Yeah.
Or like, let's say within like maybe another year or two of saving, you can get like a better place.
No.
And being like, oh man, okay, then like
it's
a move-in
very
ready.
circumstantial too.
Yeah.
Like, what are your current living situations in terms of what it could be?
Yeah.
Like, is it a factor that you have to move out?
No.
So why move out right away? What's the rush?
Yeah. Or if it is a fixer-upper, you could invest and, like, that house could become better than the next house you would have bought, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Talking about being a handyman there, Josh.
Yes.
Does Danielio know you're a handyman?
Nope.
Have you tried any fixing up around the house?
Nope.
Have you ever done that, Spider-Man?
To a degree.
Do you just hold stuff together with your webs?
Well, they only last so long.
Okay.
Because,
How long do they last?
they last a little bit over an hour.
Oh.
Yeah, because think about it. If I'm
A lot
going
longer than
down, like, the middle of downtown or something, and I
Yeah.
leave webs everywhere, now I'm a criminal. I'm just vandalizing shit.
Oh, true.
I can't be doing that, and it'd be sticky,
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say at your house, you've got your spider wife there. You got your spider
You
kids.
can just call her wife.
No, she's your spider wife.
Okay.
How do you protect them from all these villains that chase after you?
Well,
What
they
is your
don't know my
strategy?
identity.
That's why he has a mask.
They're not coming to my home.
They could track you.
They could.
Send private detectives after you to try and find it out.
They could.
Yeah. What would your plan be then?
Someone's tried that before, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. So
Was
they
there
tried to track me
private
down. No.
Or they themselves tracked you?
He was hired to track me. I don't know if he was really private eye. I don't know exactly all his details. James, Jonah Jameson, he hired a guy to track me down because he's like, how does I was almost going to get into details about other things, which I can't get into details on this.
Dang it!
That was a trick. That was scary. Anyways, almost tracked down. Long story short, the guy who tracked me down turned out to be a really bad guy. Took care of business. That was scary.
Good work.
Yeah.
Now, would you say that your secret identity being found out is more scary than when you're in the moment facing these bad guys?
There are different... See, when people... Because there's the odd person that knows my identity. That puts them at risk. Although, when I'm fighting these bad guys, for the most part, I'm pretty confident I'm going to win. Especially because sometimes I have help, which is great. Or I'm helping someone else. So usually between me and whoever I'm working with, we're probably going to win.
Okay.
So I don't really see it as scary, but... Well, I guess, it's scary almost dying, but I think it's important to keep the other people safe because this is my choice. For them, it's not their choice to know me.
But it wasn't your choice to be bit.
It wasn't. It was my choice to take on this action, though.
Now, Spider-Man. I don't know if you're a big fan of video games or not.
I play a handful.
Well,
Yeah.
I do this thing with Steve called Game Chat.
Are you replacing him on that too?
Well, that's why I'm a dual interview here.
Dual interview.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
I didn't know I was
Video
applying
games.
for this.
Do you play video games? First off, like, what kind of games do you like? And I also want to know if you heard of the new Spider-Man PS4 video game being developed by Insomniac.
I have.
Ooh.
And are you excited for this?
I'm very excited for that.
Do you think that they portray you well enough?
Well, we haven't seen much of the game.
Mhm.
I like the costume.
Yeah.
It's not one I've actually worn before, but it's something I'd consider.
Do you think your next costume might be based after it?
It takes a lot of work to make a costume.
Looks like
So we'll see. We'll see. It's not changing anytime soon.
Do you like the idea of people like glorifying your life like that and that wanting to be you and like play as you in a video game? Do you think that's cool? Are you okay with that? Or do you think it's kind of over glorifying it type of thing?
Well, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
They definitely kind of over glorify it, kind of romanticize it because it's not as easy as it looks.
Yeah.
Even shooting webs and going from web to web, it's exhausting.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just take a cab. You gotta save the energy sometimes.
Yeah, I could imagine like sprinting around everywhere.
But the New York traffic, though, that's gotta be
It can be bad.
horrible.
Oh, it can be bad. Yeah. Sometimes I have to shoot 20 texts. Be like, yo, give me 25. I'll be there. And it's only literally like 2 blocks, but you need to save that energy.
Can't walk.
Sometimes you
2
just
blocks?
can't do it.
Spider-Man's getting lazy there, Josh. He can't walk 2 blocks.
You don't know
Doesn't
what I
mean
go
25.
through on a daily basis.
How is he gonna be able to come and be here on time for a podcast? A commitment issue. I don't know. What do you think about this Spider-Man? Do you think we should keep him on?
He seems like a cool guy.
Cool guy.
I like this guy.
Doing some good work out there.
Compared to Steve, though.
I feel like Steve knows more about video games.
Yeah. I feel Steve...
But then again, I feel like Steve has time to play video games. Spider-Man is
True.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's too busy Spider-Man.
Steve can't be Spider-Man.
See, what I feel is I feel that Steve has the everyday person kind of life.
Yeah.
So he can relate to us on everyday person activities and issues.
True.
Or as a Spider-Man guy, he doesn't know about that stuff.
I like how they talk to me, or talking about me like I'm not even here. I might as well not even be here anymore.
And
Is this interview over? Who knows? Should I just leave?
All I could talk about is superheroes.
Maybe I'll just talk with the camera for the time being. I hope you guys are doing well today. We'll be out there in about 10 minutes or so.
I think
shooting some webs.
I like this
taking
Steve
up some
guy.
bad guys.
Probably a good guy to keep compared to the Spider-Man.
No, I didn't want to be on this podcast anyways.
Now that I see him, he's kind of likes the spotlight a bit too much.
Yeah.
You guys were just talking about me. Oh, I was right here.
Spider-Man. I think after this episode, we're going to have to let you go. Yeah, I know.
But you're welcome back.
You're welcome back as a guest.
But as a permanent.
Just not as a full-time thing. We don't really have the hours.
We can't pay you. We know this is far from New York.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to be on the show anyways. When I got here, you guys were like,
yeah,
hey,
that's what they all say.
We gave you a call because we wanted to replace Steve. And I was like, this Steve guy. Okay, I'll try to replace him. Only because you guys asked. You guys called in a favor.
Yep.
Yeah. I want you to delete my numbers from your phones.
Well, what, so you don't want to be a guest anymore?
No, maybe I'll just text Steve. And me and him will hang out. I'll let him know if you guys are trying to replace him.
We made Spider-Man sad.
I'm a little bit disappointed.
Disappointed?
Sometimes the mask moves. I can't even talk now. The mask, not masks.
Yeah. So,
cool. Any further questions?
You have anything else, Josh?
I think I'm good. I think I got a good idea of who you are.
I think I got some good results for the interview here. Yeah. Do you have any last things there, Spider-Man?
Not so much.
No?
I'm just kind of...
Still disappointed.
You know what? No, I'm happy.
I know you were, really building yourself up for this position.
Yeah.
What?
How long does the show go anyways?
About half an hour. So.
Anything else we should cover?
No. I think we're good.
Yeah.
Huh? Do you want to give an outro there, Spider-Man?
What type of outro do you guys do?
Let them know how they can contact us.
How can they contact you guys?
Well, what a great question, Spider-Man. You want to let them know, Josh?
God damn it. You can reach us through our email at chapspodcast@gmail.com.
I won't be emailing you.
That's
Okay.
chapspodcast@gmail.com.
So if
you
you
can
don't want
comment.
to email us, then you can just go to our Facebook. That's
Oh,
easy.
okay.
If you're on there
I
anyways.
might like you on there. We'll see.
Yeah, you can also click to email us.
I'll do it for
You
Steve
don't
now
have to
because
type
this has
it.
been a not pleasant interview.
Is it only because you found out the results too early?
No.
Okay.
You can also comment on the YouTube video.
Yeah, comment there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us a thumbs up.
Some kind of feedback.
Yeah. We're also on iTunes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's about it.
That's everything.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks for joining us, Spider-Man.
Anytime? Well, actually, no, not anytime. But
Anytime.
I'll
Don't
be
get
around. You know, I'll be around maybe. Hanging out
Okay.
with Steve.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Cool.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bye, everybody.
Maybe next time, I don't know. If I'm on the show next time, I don't know, we'll see. I'm surprised you guys didn't ask about my webs. You didn't ask about my love life.
No.
You know, didn't ask about what I do for fun. It felt like a very impersonal interview.
Yeah.
Straight down to business.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an interview. But yeah, had to figure out whether or not.
So you guys still
the
gonna replace
full-time
Steve, even though I'm not gonna be replacing him? Anybody else?
No one else lined up really.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think we might have Steve on the next episode.
You might?
Might.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Alright. Peace, guys.
Bye.